Okay, welcome to the Guild Guide, number 13, I believe. This one we're just going to do a quick guild history for anyone that actually cares. Okay, so about, I think just over 3 years ago, the GM and a couple other people started Visions of the Past. And back then you needed 10 guild signatures for your charter, yada yada. Didn't have levels or any of that. So we started it, just did what guilds did back then, got members, blah, blah, blah. Eventually grew pretty good size, about 400 or 500 members. Then eventually, the GM of Visions of the Past started Visions of the Future as a second guild. Because back then the guild UI was totally weird, different. So if you had, theoretically, you could have unlimited members, but you could only ever see a couple hundred at a time on the guild interface window. It was a lot worse. So we started Visions of the Future, and life went on. But then the guild master of Visions of the Past got hacked, and back then all you had to do was /G disband, and the guild would get disbanded. So whoever hacked him emptied the bank, took all the money, disbanded the guild. Poof, everybody scattered. Visions of the Future still survived, and then just kind of plodded along. Then before Cataclysm, did a huge recruiting drive, got to 1100. Cataclysm dropped, and then the cap was at 1000. But at the time, if you had over 1000 before Cata, you could keep those members. You just couldn't recruit any new ones. So, thus began the climb to level 25. I think we were the third or fourth on server to make 25. And then, middle of last year, we started raiding. And pretty soon we were top 20 guild. Now we're still hovering around 2021. And then earlier this year we started PvP, I think around April timeframe. And now we're number 2 in the server in RBGs. Alright, and then now the actual guilds. Visions of the Future, when they introduced name change in the last patch, Visions of the Future became Visions of the Past. There was actually a third guild in the original 2, Visions of the Present, and all that is a warehouse guild for people's alts they don't use a lot of overflow gear from the banks. And basically, Visions of the Future became Visions of the Past, and we bought a level 23 guild, and then renamed that Visions of the Future, and now that's level 24, almost 25, and hopefully, and now we have the 3 guilds back. And eventually we're going to have another level 25 guild. And we also have a Visions of Eternity right now just because it was a good deal. 7 tabs full of stuff. You guys are getting those in mats and everything. But we decided to call that Visions of Eternity. So that's the general rundown of the history of the guild. And we'll see where things go in the future.